Okay, hi children. Okay, now our discussing topic is solutions. What is the solutions? What is the solutions, madam? I already introduced you about the solutions. It is a homogeneous mixture. It is a homogeneous mixture. Okay, it is a homogeneous mixture. What is meant by homogeneous mixture, madam? Already we discussed that. That means mixture means what is meant by mixture? If two or three substances combine to each other, okay, then that's a composition only called the mixture. In that mixture, another two types is there: homogeneous and heterogeneous. In the homogeneous mixtures, that substances which are present in the mixtures distributed uniformly throughout the mixture, uniformly distributed. That one. Okay, good example for this. That is only homogeneous mixture. Okay, our solutions also homogeneous mixtures only. Suppose you take any solution. Okay, na, that particles, that means the constituents present in the, yes, see, constituents means what are the materials present in the mixture is called the constituents. Okay, that constituents uniformly distributed in the another component. Okay, two or more components are present in the mixture now. That means one component completely mixing with another. Okay, that is called the solutions. Here many children thinking solutions is nothing but we have to take, one is dissolved material, another one is dissolving substance we have to take. That means water like liquid. One is must be liquid you are thinking. Not amma. Maybe solid solutions are there, and solid liquids are also there, and solid gases solutions also there. I will tell you examples for this. First, what are the properties of the solutions we have to learn. Okay, now what are the properties? Properties of solutions. Whatever may be, it is physical properties or chemical properties we are learning now. Now you see, what are the properties of the solutions? That means what are the particles present in the solutions are very smaller in size. That's why we cannot see with our naked eye. We cannot see with our naked eye. See here, okay, the particles present in the naked eye. Okay, by naked eye we cannot see the particles. Here you see somebody is down. Madam, I can see the sugar and I can see the water. Okay, that two are not mixture. Those are different substances. When these two are combined to each other, then mixture will be formed. Then that are called the solutions. You think? Okay, now don't confuse here. Separately we can see the substances. Okay, that is not mixture and solutions. Okay, when the two are combined to each other, then solutions will be formed. No, that solutions constituents we cannot see. Okay, that means the constituents are particles present in the solution we cannot see with our naked eye. Okay, this is, and the third one is here scattering. Scattering means we know that when light passes through any medium or any substance, okay, now some are having this characteristic. Then when light passes through some substances, that means some light will be absorbed and some light will be scattered. Scattered means released from the substance. That phenomenon is called the scattering. You see, when light passes through some substances, okay, now some substances absorbing some light and releasing or reflects some lighting from it. That characteristic of the substance is called the That phenomenon is called the scattering of light. But our solutions do not scatter light when light passes through it. Okay, if light is, if you have any solution, okay, like sugar solution or sauce solution, lemonade, you take any lemonade solution, okay, now that already we discussed in before video, no, lemonade and sugar water, salt water, these are all also example for the solutions, we know that. Okay, homogeneous mixtures. Okay, then light passes through it, these materials, then what happen, it light cannot pass through the solutions. Okay, na? That means do not scatter light through the solutions. Then we cannot separate by the filtration process. Okay, for the separating solution, constituents of the solution need difficult processes like electricity, like that. We cannot separate by using normal process. That's why homogeneous mixtures, those are called the homogeneous mixtures. Okay, do you understand? We cannot separate by the filtration. Okay, and that means here filtration we discussed, no, and we cannot separate by using the decantation and the sedimentation process. They are not simple methods. By using any simple method also we cannot separate the constituents in the solutions. Why? Because those are involving in the solution, those are dissolving in the solutions. Okay, that's why we cannot. That means the particles which are present in the solutions does not settle that down. Okay, settle that down. That means that distributed throughout the solution. Okay, if you are keeping some time without distribution, okay, somebody thinking, madam, I will keep sometimes sugar water or sugar water and salt water sometime without distribution. What happen? Will settle any sugar at the down, amma? No. Okay, na? Will not, that sugar or salt will not settle at the down of the bottom of the container. Okay, why? Because that are dissolving, already dissolving in that water, completely dissolved. Okay, na? These are some properties of the solutions. You see, it is a homogeneous mixtures. We cannot see with the particles which are present in the solutions. Okay, because those are completely combined to each other. Okay, and there do not take place any scattering of light through the solutions, and we cannot separate by using the filtration, and we cannot separate by using the decantation and sedimentation processes. Like any simple process. Why? Because of that particles which are present in the solution does not settle at the down. These are some properties of the solutions. Then we have to know about the solutions. We have to know something. What are those? In solutions present two ingredients. Okay, one is dissolves, can dissolve. Can dissolve substance. Okay, which is called solvent. Which is called solvency. That means if you take any solution, one substance or one constituent should be dissolves any other substance. Okay, now should be dissolves any other substance. వేరే సబ్స్టెన్స్ ని కరిగించుకునే శక్తి ఉండాలి. ఓకే, అంటే ఒకటి కరిగించుకునేదై ఉండాలి ఖచ్చితంగా. Another substance, dissolved substance. Okay, which is called solute. Keep it in your mind. One is can dissolve substance. Okay, that means it can dissolve any other substance. That is called the solvent. and one is dissolved substance. It is dissolved in other substance. It is called a solute. Keep it in your mind. Another definition is, that means every time you say any solvent, any solution, solvent is higher quantity. Higher quantity, this one. See, another definition is there, higher quantity. Higher quantity a substance in the mixture is called a solvent. Okay, and lesser quantity. This is lesser quantity. Keep it in your mind. Okay, now if you take any, I will ask you one question. You see here, you take sugar and water solution. Sugar and water solution. Okay, which is the solvent? Water is the solvent because higher quantity of water present and it can dissolve the other substances. We know that. That's why water is the solvent in water and the sugar solution. Sugar or salt solution. And which are dissolved in that substance or lesser quantity substances are called the solute. In this, sugar is the solute. Sugar is the solute. Do you understand?